welcome back to my channel. My name is Laura from Diva's Magical Adventures. If you're new here, welcome. We do all things Disney here with a little bit of fashion and makeup added in. So today I wanted to talk about, obviously the Magical Express is no longer with us, which still bums me out to this day. So transportation. So we took the Mears Connect in January. So they were only, I think, open a week before we took them. So I will preface this by saying there were some hiccups. I don't know if there's still hiccups with that. But I wanted to share some of the pros and cons that we had experienced and kind of get everyone's opinion. What do you think is better, Mears Connect, Lyft and Uber, or Sunshine Flyer? Because we are trying to figure out what we want to do for our trip. We cannot rent a car this time, so I just want to hear everyone's feedback. We're going to start with the pros. When we initially had gotten there, obviously Mears Connect is easy to find because it's in the same place that the Magical Express was. So I really liked that. It was very convenient. We were greeted and all the people were very nice that we ran into. We had like a QR code that they scanned and they told us, just like Magical Express, what line to go to. And I think they're still doing this. They give you a free gift. So we got like little sunglasses, which was a nice little touch. I really liked that. Now when we went, I mean, you knew with the Magical Express, you could be waiting there a little bit, sometimes 30, 40 minutes for the next bus, sometimes shorter. I think that's inevitable with any service. You're either going to wait or you're not going to wait, right? So what I would say is, I don't think that really matters. I mean, I feel like all services, it's going to be up and down depending on the time of day. We got there at maybe like 9:30 and I think we waited maybe 15 minutes, which was not bad at all. And we didn't wait long on the bus, which was nice. And it was smooth. Like, we were the first stop. So we went to Pop Century. We were the first stop. I have heard things where, you know, people, there's like 6 stops and people are just waiting. Someone said they were on there over 2 hours. That would probably frustrate me. But to be honest with you, I don't normally pack a lot on the first day because you just never know with travel. And I had done this once before where we did a dining reservation and like the travel was so awful, we were exhausted. Like, I could barely lift the fork up to my mouth. That's how exhausted I was. So I try not to pack my first day normally. So we had a pretty good experience with that. I mean, it is convenient. I believe it is $16 one way for adults. I don't remember how much it is for kids, but I think it was like 32 round trip, which I didn't think was bad at all. I was tempted to do Uber or Lyft, but I know like in certain times it could be even more than that. So that's something to consider. One of the biggest cons, and I would have told you, like, if we would have had a smooth experience on the way back, I probably would have said book Mears Connect. Like, 100% do it, try it, see what you think. Unfortunately, we did not have a smooth pickup going back to the airport. Me and my husband were both really frustrated. This is why I'm struggling to figure out what we want to do this time. So we got out there 20 minutes prior to when the bus was supposed to pick us up. So they say 15 minutes prior, they pick you up about 3 hours early for domestic travel. And I believe international travel is 4 hours early. We were waiting right, where you can meet at Pop Century. We were sitting there. There was another family with us. And they're like, yeah, like, what time is your bus supposed to pick you up? And we had the same exact time. We waited probably almost an hour. And we tried to get a hold of Mears Connect. No one was picking up. When someone did pick up, they just said, oh, he's on his way. They didn't give any explanation, which was super frustrating. And me and my husband were about to just take an Uber. Because like we never had experienced that before, especially with Magical Express. So we were just irritated. We were nervous we were going to miss our flight. We were nervous that security was going to be awful. And now, mind you, we didn't check in a bag. We just brought a carry-on because we did a 3-day trip. Had I had to check in a bag, I probably would have been even more annoyed, to be honest with you. So it seemed to me, and I know we were not the only ones it happened to, that as far as picking up from the resort to go back to the airport, that seemed to be a problem. I have seen that a little bit on and off since they've opened, but I wanted to kind of make this video just to share our experience, to give you something to think about. Although my hope is that the experience by now we're into June, is better for people. And I want to know down below, do you think Mears Connect is worth it, or are there better options? Is Mears Connect Magical Express? Not in the least bit. I've had way more good experiences with Magical Express. And that's one of the biggest cons, in my opinion. I feel like they dropped the Magical Express name. Now it's Mears Connect. And they had hired people from Mears, right, to help with Magical Express. Now it's kind of like, it's subpar service, which really bothers me. I mean, I even remember seeing a lot of the same people working that worked Magical Express and some of the drivers, and it was just really frustrating. But the one thing that my husband said is it is a newer service, you know, it's not Magical Express anymore, and they might just need to fine-tune some things and maybe it'll be better. So he's right in that. But I'm more so making this video to share our experience and just give people something to think about when they're deciding, you know, should we rent a car? Should we do Lyft or Uber? Or is there a bus service that might be really great? So based off our experience, part of me, you know, the price is pretty good in my opinion, but also it's just me, my husband. We don't take anyone else with us normally, so for other people, there might be better options. But I'm not really sure if I want to take Mears Connect again. But tell me down below, has it gotten better? Has anyone experienced what we have experienced? Or what would you suggest? I would love to know. Because with everything going on right now, the one thing I don't want to have to worry about is just dealing with the buses. I'm already kind of nervous about the flights with Delta and other airlines canceling flights. So it's all a bit nerve-wracking. So let me know your opinion down below. But thank you guys so much for coming back to my channel, and I really hoped you enjoyed this video. And remember, on Tuesdays, there will be another video upload, and I'll see you guys real soon. Please like, subscribe, and ring that bell. Bye, guys.